All right, guys, I'm gonna do a video on how to do a supplement inspection. I've arrived at the house, already let the homeowners know I'm here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the supplement inspection. The first photos I'm gonna need when you're doing your inspection is a overview of the front elevation, okay, and then an overview of a house number, okay. Those are very key. Hey guys, hey safety man. Hey, what I'm doing here is I'm doing a supplement inspection for some of my customers so they can see how I take my photos and everything like that. How you doing, sir? And that way they know what photos I need and what I don't need. Now you've already got your paperwork, and so I really don't need to get on the roof because we know they bought the roof. The only thing I need you to notice on the roof is if the pipe jacks are painted, okay. This one has plastic turtle vents, okay, so I don't need, unless they're cracked, but most time those are going to be replaced. And the only reason I need a photo of that is if they didn't pay for them, okay. So but you're going to start your inspection on the ground, and your next, after the front elevation photo and the house number photo, I need a overview of the front elevation from the left side of the property, because you're going to be going from left to right. So we take an overview photo of the front elevation, and then we come up, we're going to take a look at the gutters, okay, and see there is gutter damage, okay. There's the gutter hit right there, the hull hit to the gutter, okay, so we do have gutter damage. So take an overview of the gutter, and then a close-up of the hail hit, okay. There's the hail hit right there, okay. Then you're going to look at your downspout, okay. You can see all the hail splatter, okay, that's on the downspout. Now we just need to find a hail hit to it. Okay, you just rub your hand up and down it. I'm not finding any hail hits to the downspout, so I don't need to get a photo of that. Then we're going to come in here, and it has wooden shutters. So let's get an overview of the wooden shutters, because I already know there's hail damage on them, okay. What we're looking at when we're doing hail splatter or hail damage, so you'll take a photo of the hail damage to the wooden shutters. There's another hail hit, okay. Okay, so we have a set of wood shutters that they have to paint, and the screens, if you look at that, look at all the hail damage to the screens, okay. You're going to take a photo of the overview of the screens, and then a close-up of the screens, okay, close-up damage of the screens, okay. So what you're doing when you're getting the overview, you're showing me, hey, this is what I'm looking at, and then you're getting a close-up of the damage, okay. Close-up of the damage is right there, okay. We got two screens, so just find another good hail hit, take a photo of that. It's right there, okay. So now you've told me what you were looking at in the overview, and then a close-up of the damage to each screen. One photo of the close-up of the damage to each screen. That tells me the story, okay? So moving on the front elevation. Okay, they have metal wraps. So we're gonna check that metal wrap, see if it has any hail dents. And lo and behold, there's a hail dent. Okay, let me show you that. The hail dent's right there, okay? So take a piece of chalk, Okay, and we're going to mark that dent. Okay, right there's the dent. Right there, okay? And it shows up pretty clear. See how the chalk didn't stick to that? So we'll get an overview of the post. And then we'll get a close-up of the hail hit. Okay? And since we're looking, sorry, I'm looking at the fascia right now. See if I see any dimples in it. There's a hail hit right there. It's right here. Okay. Right there's the hail hit. So I'm going to get an overview of the fascia metal and then a close-up of the hail hit. Okay, so now they have to replace the fascia metal on the front elevation. Okay, so we already got the gutters. As a matter of fact, there's another good hail hit to the gutter right there. You can see it right there. Okay, so we'll get a photo of that one too. There's several more, if you can see that. We only need 1 or 2 photos, okay? It's real easy to prove the damage. Okay, and then get an overview of the garage door. Now it's harder to damage this. This is a metal actually this one's not even insulated. You can tell just by tapping on it. So it's just the cheapest door that can go in the house. And I'm just sort of skimming down it. Nope. See where some light hail splatters on there, but no functional damage to the door. So we're okay on there. And also check these lights, because you'll find damage on these lights a lot of times. Okay, I'm not seeing any damage to this one. This one's plastic. Okay, so your next elevation is going to be your right elevation. Stand to the side, get an overview of the right elevation. Okay, and this one you can actually step back, take a look at the roof. You got a photo of the satellite, photo of the vent cap. Pipe jacks aren't painted, so we don't have to take a photo of that. Okay, but if the satellite's not on your insurance estimate, take a photo of that satellite. Okay, then we got a little section of gutter there. Okay, so we already got our overview. We're gonna come look at this gutter, and look at that. There's hail damage to the gutter right there. So you're taking an overview of the gutter. Okay, and then a close-up of that hail hit. Bingo! I got my two photos. Scroll that back out. Okay. There's not going to be any damage to this AC unit. It's a pretty heavy duty, but you can actually see the hail splatter on the fins. But this one, there's just going to be no replacing it because it's not functional damage to the unit itself. Now, if the condenser fins were exposed, it'd be a different story. Okay. Now, we can't go any further on this way because there's no gate, so we'll have to walk all the way around. So let's go ahead and do that. And we always want to keep going the same direction, so Don't start up any of your photos again until you get, sorry. Wow, there's hail hits on this fascia metal too. I'll show you that here in a minute. Okay, so we're back over here. We want to start where we left off. Okay, get another overview on this side of the fence. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and look at the screens. You can already see the hail damage to the screen. Get an overview of the screen. Okay, and then close up of the hail damage. Okay, there you go. Okay, so that screen has to be replaced. On this one, I'm not seeing any damage to the fascia metal, so I don't need to worry about anything else because there's nothing else really on here except the brick. Okay, next, rear elevation. Go ahead and snap a photo of the overview of the rear elevation. This one has got damage to the fascia metal. I'm about to show you it. Okay, there's a good hail hit right there. See it right in the center. Hail damage. Okay, so get an overview of the metal fascia, and then zoom in. Get an overview of the hail hit. Okay, and there's more, there's whole bunches of hail hits on this side. There's another one over there. There's another one right there. Okay, another one right there. Okay. Go ahead and look at the screen. Get an overview of the screen. Then an overview of the hail damage. Okay. Oops, there's this hail damage to the screen. Okay. Okay, there's no other windows or anything on this elevation, so we can move on to the next elevation. Okay. Here, take an overview of the left elevation. Okay. First thing you're going to come to is look at your fascia metal. Okay. And I'm not seeing any hits on this. Didn't come this elevation. Now this screen's fine, so I don't need to screen a photo of that. Okay. That's a composite door, so we won't need to get a, I mean, if it was a metal door, I'd have you look for damage there, but there's no damage there. Okay. Fencing is very important. It's another structure. Any damage to the fencing is non-recoverable unless it's just a repair. Okay, this is a treated fence. You can see the green composite in the fencing. That's your treated material. This one's a little bit aged. They haven't did any upkeep on it. And on this elevation, you don't see any hail splatter or anything over here. Now this one's not showing any type of, it's showing some small splatter. Okay, this isn't coverable because it's not treated. It hasn't been treated. They got to keep regular treatments every 2 years on the fence for it to be covered. Okay, but they haven't done anything to this fence since it's been put up. So the insurance company wouldn't owe for the cosmetic damage that is to the fence. Okay, but if it's treated and you can really see the hail splatter, and on this, I mean, you don't see any hail splatter on this one. so we don't need to worry about the fence. And if there was a swimming pool in the backyard, take a photo of the swimming pool, showing that's got to be covered to protect the pool and the water in the pool. Now on this side of the fence, there is a lot of hell splatter. Okay, hell splatter, hell splatter, hell splatter. But because they haven't treated this fence since it was put up and it's all faded, there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, it has to have been a treated fence. They have to keep general upkeep on the fence. That means general maintenance to the fence. And here you can see that, I mean, they do no maintenance. So it's just put up and forgot about. If they treated it every 2 years or so and kept it nice and pretty and stained, that's a different story. So let's do a recap. We started on the front elevation. We took an overview of the front elevation, photo of the house number, and then to the very far left to the house, and I took an overview of the front elevation. And I took photos, an overview of the gutters, the damage to the gutter, overview of the shutters, the damage to the shutters. So it's one set of shutters that has to be repainted, and then they have 2 screens up front. I took an overview of the screens and then the damage to the screens. So if you just remember that, you're taking your overview of your elevation, and then you start your inspection. Get an overview of the shutters or the screens, whatever you're looking at. Okay, give me an overview of the screens, and then give me photos of the damage. It only has to be one photo. Okay, if there's 2 screens, get me 2 photos, one of each screen, showing the damage to each screen. And you only have to do that for the stuff that's not listed on the estimate. If it's listed on the estimate, we don't need to worry about putting it in the supplement because it's already there. I'm going to already put that line item in there. If they did not put it in, like this fascia metal, okay, that wasn't put on the estimate, so that's going to be supplemented for. We'll get more money for the supplement in the supplement. Same as the gutters. This estimate, there's no gutters. All they're doing is replacing the roof. They didn't include the gutters, the fascia metal, the screens, I mean, nothing. So there's quite a bit that I get to add to this supplement. And it's going to make a better payday for you. Make the insured whole, your customer whole again, and just make everybody happy except the insurance company because they're having to pay out a little more. But I mean, that's what the supplements are for things that the adjuster missed. Okay. If you have any questions, you guys know you can call me. You can even do a FaceTime with me while you're at the house. Just get on the phone with me and I'll help you do the supplement inspection. One other thing you want to note on the roof, if it has what type of hip and ridge it has. Okay, this has standard profile hip and ridge. So this is my first video in a while. So all my followers, appreciate you tagging along so you see what I get to do on a daily basis. That's what I do for a living. I'd go out and do inspections, and I write up insurance estimates for the carriers to make the homeowner whole again. And when I'm not writing estimates for carriers, I do supplements for contractors. And I go out, or my salesmen, or the salesmen that I do supplements for, they'll do the inspections, take the photos I need. So I hope this tutorial will help them in getting me better photos of what I need. So I'm not deleting a lot of their photos. A lot of you go take 50, 60 photos, and I may be able to use 7 or 8. So again, I hope this guys helped. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later.